What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 players that you can buy right now when the market is down. So rather than making three separate videos, rather than making separate videos for like low tier, mid tier, and high tier, I'm going to be talking about 3 players for each tier and then one just best overall player. So lads, these cards, a few of them have been were released yesterday. Another few of them where cards have just gone way down in price because of cards that were released yesterday. I'm going to be talking about a few cards that are kind of honorable mentions, especially for the high tier, because while I do focus on budget cards, I do occasionally have to talk about when the market affects the really, really high tier cards. So anyway, now we're going to get onto it. So first of all, we're going to start off with low tier. So this is for guys that are on an extreme budget, maybe have about 150k total, probably got the game recently enough, because the game's gone on sale. And realistically, this video is probably going to spike up in views when the game eventually goes on sale in the USA as well. So these are the type of cards that can really make a big effect in your team for cheap. And first of all, an honorable mention is Bonga, who is fantastic. Bonga is really, really good and is about 10 KMT. But we're going to start off with the most expensive of these cards, which is Reggie Theus. So Reggie Theus, a lot of the time, like, you'll be able to get him on bid for probably around the 11 KMT mark at most. And like realistically, you're gonna get that in a day. So like 12.6 KMT. You know what? I'm gonna actually pick him up for this account because again, this is the good old Road to Glory account. So I'm gonna add him in. He's not gonna be doing much for the team, but you know what? He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. I'm gonna add him in because I don't think he's gonna go down too much in price. He's a 6'7" tall point guard. But basically, with Reggie Theus, you're looking at a guy who is a tall point guard at 6'7". He's got 33 Hall of Fame badges, including Floor General, Acrobat, Quick Draw, Ice and Veins. He's got Dimer, Pick Dodger, Clamps, Needle Threader, Quick First Step, Handles for Days, Downhill, Giant Slayer, Cross Key Scorer, 26 gold badges as well, a lot of great ones. Release is a little bit iffy. Like, it's Penny Hardaway's release. It's Penny Hardaway. This guy's a penny clown. Shoots way better meter on than meter off. Great post game. So he's a post-cheese point guard who can do a little bit of everything. Like, again, an 80 block, 88 interior defense. One great thing about this card is that not only can he post cheese, if you're coming up against a Giannis at point guard, a Magic, a LeBron, he's not going to get bullied. And that's the problem when you're using small point guards, they do get bullied, or else you might have to manipulate matchups. But other than that, he's absolutely just fantastic. And then we are going to go on to another cheap player that is good to get, and it's this guy right here. It's Larry Hughes. So Larry Hughes' release is not the greatest. Trust me, it's not the greatest, but he's not a terrible card, especially if you're on kind of an extreme budget. So if you're looking at Larry Hughes, you're looking at under 3,000 MT for a diamond. Like this card, like he literally discards for 1.5 KMT. 1.5 thousand MT, you can get this guy at discard for, and cheaper than 2,000. So worst case scenario, you can play with him. Like it might actually be cheaper if he's 2,000 MT. Okay, so he's over it. Realistically, you can probably get him for 2,000 MT on bid. I would not be that surprised if you're getting him for less than 2,000 MT. Oh, he only has 2 contracts. I keep forgetting they don't have 5 contracts. If he had 5 contracts on him, it would actually be... This is evidently somebody blatantly attempting to price fix that bought a load of them for cheaper and put them all up for 2,150 because, look, like that's a blatant attempt at price fixing. Whether it's a person or a bot, there are so many of them up. This is the most blatant price fixing I think I have ever seen. But, yeah, there's so many up for 2,100 or 150, none under 2,100, like. But yeah, sure, look, it is what it is. But the big thing about Larry Hughes, it's not that he's this like absolutely incredible player, is that he's an Evo and he goes up to Pink Diamond very quickly. You can get him to Pink Diamond in an hour. Trust me, you can get him to Pink Diamond in an hour if you know what you're doing. 31 Hall of Fame badges at Pink Diamond. Like, funnily enough, I actually have him myself at Pink Diamond. He goes up, gets way higher dunk, it's way better handle. Also, his interior defense goes up. He's a 6'5" point guard. Not only that, in another about 3 hours, you can get up to Galaxy Opal. There's a reason why his Galaxy Opal is so cheap. So 41 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender. Like a bunch of people had his Galaxy Opal yesterday. He was that easy to Evo up. Like a great card. And as you guys can see, I played 2 games, so about a half an hour, or I know, about 40 minutes worth of playing, and I managed to get a 53 pointer, 7 dunks, 6 steals, and 240 to 800. So by the end of the day, realistically, or a worst case scenario, tomorrow, I'll have this guy up a Galaxy Opal on this account. So he's a really good player. And the last player is, again, I'm not going to focus too much on this guy right here because, again, you guys all know about this card. It's Danny Manning. So Danny Manning is cheap. He is very, very cheap. And there's a lot of cards you can probably put in this range. Like, considering, in fact, you can get him for 3.5k. Like, he's a 6'10 power forward who can play at the 3. Got a load of great Hall of Fame badges. Great post game, great 3-ball. Release takes a bit of time to get used to, but if you like his release, he's going to be fantastic. One of my favorite cards in the game. And yeah, I'll have to throw him in. But other guys you could use as like tall wings. Lamar Odom, he's less than 3,200. He's even cheaper. He's like less than 3k MC. Lamar Odom's a great player to get. Another player, you can't actually search for him, but it's Sekou Doumbouya, who could be another good player to pick up. Now we are on to the mid tier. So we're going to start off with the most expensive. So mid tier is going to be anything under 100k, which a lot of people that have like 900k, which is probably, let's be real, it's probably the majority of my team players with that amount of MT at this stage in the year. But obviously if you have less, you can go to the low tier. Paul George is one of those players that I think is really, really nice. Like, you can see PG, obviously, he's a 100k buyout. What? He was 70k. I mean, like, he was 70k not that long ago. As in, like, an hour ago. Alright, he's 90k, he's still a steal. Getting this guy for a buyout. I wouldn't play a power forward. You are getting a 29 Hall of Fame badge wing, who's got every important badge Hall of Fame, a really nice release, 6'9", can play at the 3, great 3-ball, perfect dunk, great handle, almost perfect perimeter defense, fantastic speed, ball acceleration, and great lateral quickness. Wouldn't use him as small forward. Definitely think the 2-guard Paul George is going to be one of the best guys in the game. But 2-guard Paul George isn't going to be that much better than this, except he can play the 2. And I'm saying that right now. It's because the 2-guard is the weakest position right now. That's the reason people want 2-guard Paul George. But trust me, this is a near perfect card. The only reason this isn't an opal is because he's a power forward and they give him a 50 block. Like, this is a hidden opal, and a hidden very good opal at that. 90k MT is still a steal for this card. Then we are going to go and look at two very similar players. So, I really, really like this Darius Miles card. I'm telling you right now, he's unbelievable. He's absolutely unbelievable. Like, I did not realize how good he was going to be. He's like Jeff Beasley. He's a mixture between Jeff Green and Michael Beasley. Two players that I do really like. And he's not expensive. Not expensive at all. Like, you can get him in the low 20s. For a card like this. 21k for a card like this. Like, we obviously are well and truly in endgame, but like, that's 1 hour playing TTO if you're good at the game. 35 Hall of Fame badges. Like, he is in my God squad. Quick draw Hall of Fame, really nice release. Beasley's release, great handle, great defense. Just got unbelievable. He's got the best hezzy in the game, best pull up in the game. He's got a great 3-pointer, great mid range, great release. Everything except post game he's fantastic at. And post game doesn't really matter if you're going to play him at the 3. Fantastic speed, 2-ball acceleration. Got a big body, long wingspan. Just a God tier card. And then the other player for mid tiers we're going to be looking at is Jeff Green. So Jeff Green hasn't gone down that much in price, but he is that good. Like, he's gone down a little bit in price, but it's not like he's completely plummeted because of the market crash. Although he has gone down. Like, I'm surprised I didn't see any for 36k, to be honest. But he's under 40k right now. And like, when I bought my one at 60k, I thought he was going to go up. I thought he was going to be an Eddie Curry and go way up. So like, Jeff Green, a fantastic shooter. He's basically just another Darius Miles. Basically another Darius Miles. It's personal preference, whichever one you prefer. And then another card, like an honorable mention, is Eddie Curry. Actually, not even an honorable mention. Eddie Curry should be number 1 in this. I completely forgot about Eddie Curry's existence. Eddie Curry, since this market crash, has gone down to 70k MT. This is one of the biggest deals of my team. You could argue, this is the number 1 offensive center in my team. This is literally the number 1 offensive center in my team for 70k MT. So I'm going to just merge in Darius Miles and Jeff Green in together. But the two of those guys are exceptional, but they're too similar. But for mid-tier, Eddie Curry is just a god at center. He's a god for anyone to use a center. I don't think he's the best center. I think Shaq is the best center. I think in ways, Hakeem does certain things better than Eddie Curry. Eddie Curry does certain things better than Hakeem. Same with Kareem, same with Wilt. But I think Shaq's probably one. After that, he's right up there. Maybe Bosch is better. Maybe Bosch is better. But that is only a maybe. He might be brought down to number 3 or number 4 center, but he's an elite. He's an elite tier center. And now we're on to the high tier players. So these are guys that I definitely don't have on this account, but I think are fantastic. So players that I'm looking at right here. First one is a guy that I didn't realize how cheap he'd gone, Magic Johnson. Like, Magic Johnson right now is around, I know you're seeing him kind of end a little bit more expensive here, but it's because obviously there's a 10-minute gap. But like when you see the 23, 26, 27, 29, the 4 of these ones in a row, I think that these guys normally, from what I've seen, end at under 300k. Like obviously this one's over 300k. I saw a lot of him ending at under 300k earlier, which is crazy for a card like this. For 300k, Magic Johnson, he's got arguably the best behind the back in the game. He's probably the best rim running point guard in the game. Great ball handle, great passing, great jump shot. He's 503 is not an easy thing to get. Trust me, it's not easy at all. Once you get that, you get Hall of Fame range extender, and he becomes arguably the #1 point guard in the game. He is right up there with Ben Simmons, and again, you can argue which of the two is better. Other cards, like, there are a lot of other cards that have gone down due to the crash. Like, Giannis has gone so far up. I bought my Giannis for 310k yesterday, and he's obviously gone up in price. And also, I'm pretty sure Simmons has shot right back up in price. No, actually, Simmons is under the 400k. So, being completely honest, I would probably buy a Simmons over Giannis right now. Like, if Giannis is that much more expensive than Simmons, I would probably buy Simmons over Giannis. I just bought Giannis for cheap yesterday. So basically those like elite rim running point guards, the 3 of those guys could be great to pick up. Other cards are this dude right here, fan favorites, Michael Porter Jr. Like 231k, 250k, that's a steal. He was under 200k earlier, and again, considering the fact that there is 5 of these, 6, 7 within the course of 5 minutes. There's more than one a minute for a few minutes. I'm guessing these ones will be a lot cheaper than the one that's ending right now, because obviously this one's ending and there's none for another 3 minutes and then another 7 minutes. So I'd say these are more expensive, but he's probably around the 250-ish KMT. And for 250 KMT, you're getting one of the best small forwards in the game, if not the best. You're getting an elite shooter, elite dunker, elite ball handler. He's got an elite animations, great speed, great defense. For basically every Hall of Fame badge you need, 64 total badges. You're getting one of the best cards in the game, period, 250k. And last up is, if you guys need the best cone in the game, if you guys need the best like 3&D cone in the game, someone to lock people up and just shoot jumpers, AK-47. AK for less than 200k. Now this is less than 200k with none for 12 minutes. Considering the fact that he's probably going to be cheaper when there's 3, 4 up in the space of in under 3 minutes. He's probably going to be like about 150k. So for that price, man, like if you can get a 145k AK, that is one of the best value cards in the game. Because like he's equal. Like I'm not gonna say he's better or worse, but he's equal to Lamar Odom. And Lamar Odom right now has 300k. So you're basically getting the same card for a quarter of the price. So you're not a quarter, a third or half the price. My maths is getting bad. I'm getting rusty. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So now we are going to talk about the just best overall player to get. With all this market crash, just this guy. I'm not even going to. Dean Wade is obviously, he's a must buy. He is a must buy, lads. But it's Dwayne Wade Diamond. Like there's so many of them that he's not going to go up that much in price. Like Dwayne Wade Diamond right now, he's probably over the 3k MT. He's 5k. He's less than 5k. Like you can get him for 2k a bit, 3.5k. Like there are so many of them. He will skyrocket up in price, but not for a few days. 100% not for a few days. Just get yourself a Wade. If you don't have Wade, get yourself a Wade. If you're just starting out this game, if you're watching this 3 weeks down the line and Dwayne Wade is under 25k MT, get a Wade. This card is worth 80, 90k MT. This is one of the best cards in the game, if not. Actually, no, he's not. He may be the best card to buy it. Dwayne Wade is god tier in this game, and trust me, if you learn how to use Dwayne Wade, you can win games with just Dwayne Wade. So anyway, yeah, that is it. So the 10 players specific, we talked about a lot more than 10 players there. 10 players specifically, let's just go Theus, Hughes, Manning for the low tier. Mid tier, let's go Miles, Jeff Green, the same player, Paul George, and Eddie Curry. Then high tier, we've got Magic / Simmons / Giannis, whoever's cheapest, the rim running point guards. Porter was a steal, and then AK was an absolute steal. And obviously, by D Wade. So anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.